working and not dying for people. I don't know. Is anyone there? Can you all hear me? Is it coming through okay? I sure hope it is. We are back. Nice. Yep. Positive words. Positive words. Let's hope it's all. I adjusted some settings. I fiddled some knobs and levers and, you know, pulled some cords, put some switches, whipped some goblins turning a crank for me. Hopefully the stream is good. I'm sure hoping so. Alright, let's play. Let's just keep playing. The stream is so clean now. Wow. I made it even better is what you're trying to tell me. Anyway, it's nice to laugh like this after a serious conversation like that. You've said it, Sid. Eventually we collect ourselves and continue our journey to Steph's house. Time passes and we quietly enjoy each other's company as we navigate the streets together with a heavy cello case, until we reach her now recognizable home. Home, sweet home. As we approach, Steph looks around cautiously. Good, no car. Nothing, just didn't know who would be home. Now that I think about it, who does Steph live with? Jada's with her dad, Maisie's with her parents, Stu and Grace are with theirs too. But outside of Steph's sister, I don't think I know anything about her family. Steph unlocks the front gate. We walk up the path and to the front steps. We put the cello down. Right, I remember now. For whatever reason, she didn't seem like she wanted to have me inside last time. She told me to wait outside while she got the book. I remember. I better just ask instead of standing here. Do you need a hand? Oops, that's an error. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oop. Sorry, I just had to check a setting real quick. Alright, don't mind me. Sorry about that. Steph stands there, thinking to herself. Every now and again, she peeks out to the road on the driveway. There are no cars in sight. She might get mad if I just leave it here, so... yeah, alright. I didn't prepare for this, but screw it. Would you mind helping me carry the cello inside? Just so it's all out of the way and stuff? Of course. I don't have any questions of being invited in. I assume she didn't want me inside, though. Did something change? Does she think more of me, maybe? Oh, Sid. You naive, optimistic child. Naive and, you know, nice, but perhaps overly optimistic child. Sorry about the mess. Just try to ignore it. Mess. Steph opens the front door with a series of keys and leads the way inside. Here it is. For those who have played, you know what's coming up. For those who have no idea, I hope you enjoy. I wonder what her house is like on the inside. The blinds and curtains are always fully closed, and the outside has a distinct lack of decorations or ornaments. Does she love me now? Yeah. Does she? I take my first step inside her house, and I've never seen anything like this with my own eyes. It's a complete mess. There are scraps, rubbish bags, and loose objects everywhere. The floor is littered with garbage, and there is an overpowering scent of cat. This is the house of a hoarder. It's hard to hold back my surprise as my face contorts as I take in all the sights and smells. We shuffle through the front entry and past the lounge room. There is a scratched up, scrappy looking couch with dinner plates and empty wrappers littered all over it. Watch your step. Cautiously step over a dirty pile of rags. Yeah, well, hoarding makes you collect all kinds of weird things, I guess. This is unbelievable. Does Steph really live like this? Who else lives here? We turn a corner and Steph signals me to put the cello down. There isn't really a clear space, so we just sat on top of some boxes of crap. We stand outside a door. I don't usually let people into my room, so I'm gonna give it a quick clean and make room to put the cello down. Are you good to wait out here? She must really like cats. Yeah. Sure, yeah, no problem. Cleaning now. What about the rest of the house? Steph slinks between the door and it clicks behind her. This is a lot to take in. Houses like these are not good for people, or their mental health. Or so I've heard. I hope Steph is doing okay. It's hard to tell with how closed off she can be. Suddenly I feel a presence, staring at me from somewhere. I look around, and up from the corridor I see it. Sitting on the armrest of a torn-up couch, a black cat with green eyes, staring at me, silently. I have two choices ahead of me. Approach the cat, pat the cat. Stare I am, do not pat the cat. What are we doing, chat? Are we patting the cat? Is the cat being pat? Pat cat. To pat the cat, you need to ask LaserCat06. Where is he? You know what? In the spirit of Laser, we'll pat the cat. There's only one correct answer. I make my way through some of the mess on the ground and approach the cat. It stares at me indifferently. I put my hand out and it gives it a quick sniff. Knowing I've been accepted, hopefully, I give the cat a pat. It sits patiently, I pat it some more. It starts purring. Mission success. Oh, I see you found Bella. Ah! Oh, did she find you? Wait, Bella? Like the girl from that one vampire book? No, don't ask. You're probably happier not knowing. Steph walks over and gives Bella a quick kiss and a pat. Oh yeah, she's a cute cat. I now recognize her from Steph's cover photo on FaceFile. I love her, she's the cutest cat in the whole world. Well, she ties with the other three. 3? Yeah, they're a bit more scaredy cats though. But they're around, walking around the house somewhere. They like to hide between stuff if strangers are around. The vampire book which must not be named, exactly. We all know what it is, and it will never be named. I like the emotes. They like to hide between stuff? Yeah, right. She seems very nonchalant about owning 4 cats. Anyways, my room is a bit cleaner, but let's not spend too much time in there. Let's just drop the cello and click. We hear a click and a fiddle from the front door at the other end of the house. Steph freezes. Her face goes pale. No, she isn't meant to be home. I hear the door swing open and slam shut with a thud. Stephanie! No. What's going on? Stephanie grabs my arm, panic in her eyes. You need to go. Now. She yanks me forward and I lurch. She pulls me through some of the rubbish and junk littered everywhere. Stephanie, take off your goddamn headphones and come out here. We round the corner and an unfamiliar figure stands in the door. The window is right there. Leap. It's probably like welded shut or something, you know? And yet, no, he goes to great. An enormous woman stands there, taking up a lot of space. Her face is red, and she looks furious. I'm here, mother. Huh? This person's Steph's mom? She looks at Steph, then at me. Who's this, then? I'm Sid. Nobody. Just a friend. Nobody? Are you sneaking boys into the house while your mother's not around, Stephanie? No, mother. He's just a friend who helped me carry the cello home. Oh, good. You managed to get the cello home. The enormous woman takes a few steps forward. Steph whispers into my ear. Just go. Now. Please. I look at Steph. She can't even look at me in the eyes. I would go. I can tell this is awkward and bad for you. But her mother is physically taking up the whole narrow corridor. I have to wait till she turns for the kitchen. Still seems like you weren't expecting me home, were you, sweetie? How was swimming? Didn't go. Huh? Because, Stephanie, you forgot to take my clothes out of the washing machine last night. My swimming gear was still soaked when I got off. I'm sorry, mother. Well, sorry is good enough. I give you food, I give you shelter. Mother, not now, let my friend go. Shut up, Stephanie. Your friend can listen too. This is a good lesson that entitled kids your age need to hear. So, I give you all this, no rent, no cost at all, yet I ask for a few chores, some real simple tasks, and yet you somehow manage to fail them. Do you know how much I pay for that pool membership? Mother, shut up when I'm talking to you. I go to work and share this house with you, yet you can't even do the tiniest goddamn tasks for your mother? What kind of gratitude is that? Answer me, Stephanie. I'm sorry. I forgot. It won't happen again. Steph's mother rolls her eyes. It better not. She glances at me, then back to Steph. You should tell your friend to get going. She waddles off, out the corridor into the kitchen. He was just going. Stephanie pulls me forward through the front door. What just happened? I mean, there's getting angry and arguing, but can a parent really speak that way to their child? Is this how she normally is to Steph? Or was it a bad day? Sid, time to go. Wait, do I really just leave like that? What do we say? There's a few options here. Are you sure? A cello? Alright. It's amazing how the scene can change from calm and romantic to heavy and tense. Nice job, Dimitri. Thanks. Thank you for the kind words. I try my best. The game is scene is definitely meant to be kind of a bit of a blindsided to players. But yeah, the aim is very much to show how these characters live complex lives, you know? They don't live in some weird perfect world where they're just always the perfect girl for Sid to romance and love and, you know? They're not some perfect idealization, you know? They have their own issues, their own homes, with their own problems, you know? Anyway, are you sure? Yes, please, just go. Stephanie? Why is the dishwasher still full? Coming, mother. Steph gives me a look. Here and now, I can see a part of Steph I've never seen before. The Steph behind the mysterious aura, friendly small talk, and the emotional barrier she set up. A Steph who's suffering. The best thing I can do for her is not cause her any more trouble or embarrassment. I need to just leave. Steph opens the door for me. One last thing. Promise me you won't say anything about today to anyone. Huh? Please. Promise me. This is my problem. My own thing to deal with. I don't want anyone else to know. I can trust you, right, Sid? I think that's what makes you the game, and the multiple. Wow, the game. Thank you. Wow, that's very kind of you. Thank you. There's no choice to be made here. One answer. I promise. Thank you. Stephanie, come here now. I step outside, and the door shuts behind me. Slowly, I walk away from the hoarder house, from the yelling inside. A feeling of dread sinks into the bottom of my stomach. What an afternoon. I eventually find my way into a bus home, where I continue to ponder. It all started so nicely. Steph and I were having a good time, really bonding, even if it cost me having shit in my hair. She even trusted me enough to let me into her house. And what a situation that was. I wonder how aware she is that this house is no place to be living in. In that condition, for sure. I bet her mother is the cause of it too. Steph doesn't strike me as a lazy or filthy person. I bet even her room is nice and clean. Her mother seems the type to hoard and live in filth without stereotyping too much. I wonder where her father is. And surely Tammy is aware of the state of the house. What's she doing about this? It's hard to believe she'd be okay with Steph living like this. There's so many questions, and so few answers. I just hope Steph is okay. The haunting look at Steph's home life has helped me understand her a bit better. But likely, now more than ever, she's going to try to distance herself from me. She was mortified at the end of this afternoon, and justifiably so. I may need to go closer to her via some other way if I want to hang out with her again. I want to understand and help her. That isn't a living situation anyone should have to put up with. But I promised her I wouldn't tell anyone. Why did she trust me so much, despite not knowing me that much at all? I ponder these things for the rest of the bus trip home. Week 7, Tuesday evening. I get home after hanging out, just in time for dinner. After some chatting with my parents over dinner, I head to my room. Nothing worth noting on face file. Without hesitating, I kill a few hours in Doomsday 3. What a game. I just saved a town from an invasion of radioactive zombies, and they elected me as their sheriff. I've unlocked all these cool sheriff missions in this town now. I get to make all these decisions and pass judgment on the wasteland town. Now this is true branching paths and customized experiences. The world actively changes and adapts based off of my decisions. Mephicia says, I have to go to sleep, sweating the snowman. Fair enough. You wouldn't want the snowman to melt, it's true. Good night, or better, good day. Yes, good night to you too, Mephicio. Have a good one. Seriously, thanks for joining us. Everyone who joins is a big part of all of this, so thank you. Yeah, the Australian time zone. Yep, it is just the morning now. I did not get anywhere near enough sleep, but yep, it is the morning here. Yeah. Alright, night dude, enjoy. You don't get choices like this out of games like Master Lawyer or visual novels. I'm being ironic, I took a jab at myself. Anyway, I guess you get some choice in those games. I reach a good stopping point and it's not even that late. Not bad. I have a good amount of time before bed. Around the Galaxy and Other Worlds sit on my shelf, tempting me. Do I read or do I watch? What are we doing? We reading? We watching? Around the Galaxy? Other World? Fire away my chat. My pretty little things. Let's go. Are we reading or are we watching? We're watching? Looks like we're watching. We're gonna lean toward oh! It's 1-1. Tiebreaker. Next person to say it decides. Around the Galaxy or Other World? Come on. I know you're in there. Oh no! Marilla gave up. Okay, looks like we're watching. I pop open the case and... you said Other World anyway, Arcfiend, so there you go. The decision has been made. I pop open the case and put in the next disc. I go back to where I was up to. Humphrey successfully kidnapped Sasha's useless boyfriend. The stakes are at an all-time high. Sasha and her friends form a plan to go rescue him and stop Humphrey once and for all. It's surprisingly exciting, but there's still a few episodes to go before the end. I better save them and do the last few all at once, or I'll be up all night. I can see where Maisie's coming from with this show. Before I know it, it's already started getting late. I turn the fun station off and get into bed. I check my phone one last time before bed. There's a message from Steph. Sorry about today. Short and simple. Classic Steph. It's nice that she thought to message me and follow up, despite how awkward the whole situation was. It's okay, I understand. Did you want to talk about it? There's no reply. I'll take that as a no, I guess. Maybe I should try talking to her again tomorrow, or another day. I just hope she's doing okay. I check my other messages and notifications on FaceFile. Albie gives me his latest update on his progress through Doomsday 3. He's so much further than me, it's not even funny. But I guess it'd be wrong of me to be jealous. Because I am a little. I put these thoughts out of my mind as I keep scrolling. When I was killing time tonight, I see a sneaky group chat has popped up into my messages. Group name, Jada's Surprise Party. Members, Stuart, Grace, Maisie, Stephanie, and Sid. Can we please have a cooler group name than this? What do you want? What do you mean? Isn't that what this group chat is specifically for? Well, yeah, but we should have a cool organization or operation name. No. This is a classic Grace. Just no. This is what happens when you guys organize these events. No fun allowed, sad face. Should I say something? Let's not forget that... Yeah, that's a funny response. So let's not forget that this is a party, guys. High energy is a good thing. Fair point. Group name changed to Jada's Super Special Awesome Party with Chocolate Sprinkles! Exclamation marks and 1. That's more like it. Lol. Eye roll emoji. So, anyway, Grace and I went out to the shops and got some chips and lollies. Grace posts a gif of someone carrying a bunch of grocery bags, then dropping them all at once. I forget about Grace's gifts sometimes. I literally make them up on the spot. They're not real. I wish they were. They could be real, but like I'm making them up in like my mind's eye. They're definitely not specific references. There's a lot of specific references in this game. The Grace's gifts are not one of them. Nah, no such thing. It'll be great. Also, the tablecloth and Woolie's mud cake are ready to roll. I got 3 bottles of cheap home brand soft drink gathered and ready. Thanks to Dad for going out and getting them for me. Just the way I like my carbonated beverages. Tammy said I could borrow one of her cameras for tomorrow. I'll take lots of aesthetic pictures. I'm so glad we invited you. Thanks for having me. You gotta capture my best side with your nice camera tomorrow. Don't forget this party is in celebration of Jada's success. Oh, Marilla, why the crying face? What happened? It's about her. There was a bit of pause between the messages. I know, DW. So, it sounds like we're all set for tomorrow? Yep. Thumbs up. Grace inserts a gif of a character from some sitcom, nodding vigorously. Hell yeah, party time. With the party set, everyone's little icon goes offline as we get ready for bed. With all this happening now, it's hard to not feel like I made the right decision. I'm truly glad I messaged Maisie for help that night. She's always been there for me, and so dependable. This party really is all thanks to her. Even if we had to cheat, it really feels like we saved Jada. I can't help but be excited for our party for our party at lunchtime for Jada. Despite this, I'm asleep before long. Week 7, Wednesday, morning. I shovel down some cereal down into my mouth as I watch some cartoons. It's nearly time to go. No surprise visitors this morning, at least. That's kind of a relief. I see a text from Maisie. Don't forget the drinks. See you at the bus stop. Love her. I text her back and let her know I'm on the way. I pack the soft drink to a special home bag and pick it up on the way out the door. I arrive at the bus stop where Maisie's waiting with a few other kids from the area. Morning! Maisie eyes my shopping bag. Oh nice, you've got the goods. You didn't even make it sound so suspicious. Where's the fun in that? I mean, you know, would it even be Maisie if she just made... Is it even Maisie if she doesn't make something oddly suspicious or have some kind of innuendo? There's always a questioning or misinterpretation very deliberately from Maisie. That's my secret to writing her. Right, of course. We catch up for a bit before the bus arrives. It's, Oh, when I said there's no such gifts from GIF, I killed you. Yeah, fair enough, sorry. I didn't mean to crush the hopes and dreams. It's kind of cool how this party thing is happening because of us, huh? What do you mean? Maisie looks around, then whispers, you know, setting it all up and stuff. Right. I wish she knew she wouldn't remind me so much. I mean, isn't it cool that all this is happening because we helped Jada? It's kinda like we saved her. We heard her after all. She was gonna totally quit. That's true, I suppose, but we should probably be thanking Stuart, really, but I promised I wouldn't involve him. I guess that maybe she has a point then. Was Jada's success at the art exhibition all thanks to us? Yeah, we're awesome. I didn't do anything, it's thanks to you. Jada could have won without us. Quite a variety of responses here. Do we praise ourselves, praise Maisie, or deny everything and praise Jada? What do the good people of the chat think? What response would you like to see most? Do we perhaps not mind? Or is the stream lagging again? And I've just got like a serious delay now. And I'm waiting. Sitting here waiting. Alright. just in case it isn't a delay, I'm gonna get that and just pick. We're gonna say we're gonna lean in to Maisie, I think. Yeah, let's just lean into whatever Maisie's saying. Yeah, we're awesome. What she's saying makes sense. It doesn't matter if Stuart told me, we were the ones who acted on it. You know what? You're right. We are awesome. Hell yeah. Maisie and I high five. Now, not only did we save Jada, but we get to party too. Awesome. As I go to say something, the bus turns around the corner. Oh, that's us. She takes a step forward and signals the bus down. Maybe we'll have to continue this another time. We line up at the bus and sit down together as it takes off. We chat more as the bus takes us to school. Maisie's eyes light up. Alright, you're finally far enough in Otherworld that I can finally give you the talk about Humphrey. Huh? Now, don't worry, sit quietly. I'm going to read you an excerpt about how and why Humphrey is the coolest, sexiest character in anything ever. What is this excerpt from? Maisie talks at length about all of Humphrey's coolest and strongest points. She finishes up by the time we get to school. By the end, it feels like I've had an intensive course about Humphrey, but somehow it feels like I've grown closer to Maisie too. Before we know it, we're already at school. We pile out of the bus and with a hug, go our separate ways. I drop by my locker to pick up some stuff, and drop off the drinks for lunchtime, before heading to class. Maths class passes by in a flash and IT follows it. The rest of the day's classes pass by without event, and so does the rest of the day until it's lunchtime. Week 7, lunch. On my way out of class, I swing by my lockers and grab the drinks. Don't mind me, just checking something. Sorry guys, just a little technical fix-up. Won't be just a second. Alright. I have a feeling the stream is lagging again, and that we are behind. Apparently we have a 2-minute delay. That's not good. That's not what I want. Alright, let's just keep going and see how we go. On my way out of class, I swing by my lockers and grab the drinks. I make my way outside to our benches. With some totally not inconspicuous shopping bags stacked on the table, I spot everyone sitting there, waiting. Except for Jada, of course. I approach. Hey guys, I'm sorry if I'm late. Party poppers! Maisie brings out a handful from a bag. Steph brought party poppers. Oh boy. I'm sorry in advance. I just thought we should treat this like a real party, and I got some without thinking. No, it's okay. What have you unleashed? What have you unleashed, Steph? We must now beware of the fully weaponized Maisie. Giving her gunpowder and a tiny plastic toy will be society's ultimate undoing. Do they even have gunpowder in those things? Well, what else would make it go bang? I'd appreciate it if you guys didn't speak about me like I was a toddler. You guys are funny. I place the drinks on the table with the other bags. So, should we... Oh, here she comes. Fixed? Question mark? I don't know. You tell me, Murillo. I'm hoping it's fixed. I don't know what went wrong, but I hope it's fixed. In the corner of my eye, I spot Jada walking up towards us. I quickly turn around. Quick, acting conspicuous. Whistles. Okay, this is my best Steph whistling impression. That's my terrible whistle for you guys. Sid says, fine weather we're having today. Hey, come on, at least I'm trying. And the Oscar goes to... As I go to say something, I feel a force hit me from behind. Glomp! Ah. I feel Jada's arms wrap around me from behind as her body leans on me. Hey there, Sadie. Hey, Jada. Huh? What's with all the shopping bags? Bang! Involuntarily, I jump, and Jada, still on me, jumps too. This is where the gunfight happens. No. I turn to who I immediately know is the culprit. See, if anyone here is going to kill someone, we all know who it is. It's a little delayed, but I think it's fine. I have a feeling it's reasonably delayed. But I guess we'll see. I turn to who I immediately know as the culprit. Maisie's sitting there with a burst party popper. Oops. May have jumped the gun on that one. What's going on? Ah, screw it. Maisie grabs another popper and... bang. Even seeing it coming, I couldn't help but jump again. Congratulations, Jada. Why are we so hopeless? Grace grabs a popper. Bang. Congrats on being awesome, Jada. Skeletor says, I made it to the stream finally. Something around 1 minute or something like that, says Vargas. A minute's not great, but a minute's not bad either, I guess. But welcome to the stream, Skeletor. I love the extra letters at the beginning and end of your name. Makes me like want to overpronounce it. But you know, that's cool. Top 10 80s cartoons villain. No, not top 10, top 1. Skeletor's it. He's the gold standard. Shredder can jump down a river for all I care. Skeletor is the best. Not even a question. Who is the villain in She-Ra now that I think about it? Oh well. That's about the reaction everyone has. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm all about here. Anyway, congrats on being awesome, Jada. Stuart grabs a popper. Bang. You did awesome. You guys. Steph grabs on and yanks the cord. Bang. Congrats, you awesome human being. Now I want to join in. I grab a party popper. String in hand, ready to go with my party popper. I say, you're the best. Bang. Jada, you're the best. Sid. Jada's eyes are going watery. But why all this? Isn't it obvious? This is our party to celebrate you. You guys, sniff. You didn't have to. A few tears trickled down Jada's face. Hug her or tell her this is all Stuart's idea. What are we thinking, people? This can help me work out how much of a delay we're hitting. How much of a delay have we got? Just all caps, Marilla. Hug her for the love of God! Hug her, Dimitri! We can't let Jada suffer for even a second in this chat and, you know, break her bones. Oh my god. It's gonna be like a Mortal Kombat finishing move. Anyway, without really thinking about it, I step forward and hug her. I feel her tears stain my jacket as I hug her. Maisie's not impressed. Sid, group hug. I feel Maisie place one arm around me as she nestles around Jada and me. Her face is close to mine. The others awkwardly shuffle in for the group hug. As she moves in, I feel Steph's hand brush past mine. But that's it. Wait, no, that's not what I should be focusing on. Huddled all together, it's hard to not feel the love. After a moment though, muffled and trapped between us all, we hear, "Thanks guys, but it's getting a little hard to breathe." Oh, right. One by one, we peel away and reveal a slightly red-eyed Jada, but she's smiling. Truly smiling. Really though, thanks again guys. You didn't have to do anything. I like how we did. It's not every day someone around here wins an exclusive art prize. Everyone glances at Stuart and Grace. For the first time at least. Ha ha ha. Nice save. Look, the important thing is that we have food. It's only about a 1.5 second delay? Damn! Really? That's cool. Feels longer from my end right now, but we'll work it out. Oh, food. And cake. Oh yes, cake please. Is it chocolate? It's a Woolies chocolate mud cake, no less. We spared no expense for this party. Aw, thanks guys. You're the best. Bang. My bad, my bad. I was playing with another spare one. We all crack into laughter together. We move on to start unwrapping and opening the food. I pour everyone some of the finest cheap soft drink the world has to offer into some plastic cups. We're all having fun, buzzing about and talking. Just for this one lunchtime, our usual bench has become a special spot to celebrate Jada's success together. Maisie takes some group shots and selfies using Steph's borrowed camera. Holding a plastic cup high above her, Maisie clears her throat to speak, like she's proposing a toast. Congrats to Jada for her amazing success. We raise our cups and cheers. Cheers. We cut up the mud cake and share it all together. It's as good as it always has been and always will be. This cake is no lie. We all collectively groan, but Jada smiles, pleased with herself. I'm glad we're seeing her this happy again. As we sit around chatting, our conversations naturally start splitting off from one another. Who should I try to talk to? I should have time to talk to a few people. And so you will. Yeah, let's just put a save there. But I should have time to talk to a few people before lunch ends. So, first come, first serve. This is the secret party event that isn't unlockable in every run. It depends on certain decisions that you make. You have to A. Have Jada stay in the art course no matter what. There's two ways you can make it happen, but it doesn't matter either way as long as you do it. And then you have to hang out with Stuart the day after the art exhibition and kind of debrief about it. If you do both those things, you get, on the Wednesday after, this little party event. How exciting is that? So if this is your first time seeing it, yeah. Basically, instead of the usual lunch affair, you get to hang out and chill with your friends. It's fun. I think it is. It's a lot of fun to write. And you get a couple of slots to, talk to people and get their thoughts and, build relationships, gain reputation with them, Or, pursue certain secret paths. I don't know. Anyway. Get to hang out with a couple of different people. First come, first serve. Who we hang out with? Talk to your boy, Stuart. Yes, yeah, Skeletor said it first, so he's the boy we're going with. Chat should think about who we want to talk about next, though. Anyway, I turn to Stuart. He's quietly sipping some cola through a straw. The boy we betrayed, yes. He is the boy we betrayed. Oops. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't find out about that anytime soon. So, I'd say it's going well. Couldn't be going any better, I'd say. I really should thank you. No, don't. I didn't do anything. But you're the one who suggested this party, not to mention you told me about... I stop myself before I say too much. He gives me a quick look. Like I already said on the weekend, you're the one who put everything in motion. All I did was make you aware. Anyone could do that. But, enough about all that anyways, we really get to talk. So let's talk about something fun. Right. Are you enjoying the food Grace and I bought? When we went shopping, we didn't know what to get. So we got a bit of everything. It's enough, right? I eye the massive stacks of food spread across our table. Oh yeah, more than enough. That's good. I've never hosted or contributed to a party like this before. Oh, really? Mom and Dad never allowed us to have parties. Until I met Jada and Maisie, the only parties I'd been to were alongside Grace to Mom and Dad's cocktail parties. Really? Well, basically the trophies they carry around. The results of being children's special talents, I guess. Even the simple act of picking out foods from the supermarket, remembering everyone's favourite snacks and thinking of everyone was a lot of fun. Is that weird? Is it weird? What do we reckon, guys? Is it kind of weird or not weird at all? What's the verdict on our boy? Our lovely lad. Our lovely lad, Mr. Stewart. Nah. Yeah, it's not weird. You know what? He's a nice lad. No, it isn't weird. Planning events and parties with friends in mind is always kind of fun and exciting. Especially if it's your first time. Huh. Thanks then. That's good to hear I'm not too weird. You know, if you enjoyed it, you should see if you could plan a joint birthday party for you and Grace next year. I know it sounds like your family doesn't do that kind of thing, but it might be good to have a day to celebrate you guys. With no art or work involved, just a day of having fun. That sounds like a great idea. I don't know if Mother will agree, but I'll try my best. Thanks, Sid. Oh, no problem. Stuart stands up. Alright, chum, I drank a bit too much cola and now nature is calling. Oh, I'll be back soon, but have fun with the others in the meantime. I will. It's not like I was going to sit here quietly and wait for you to come back. Like that one dog from that one sad episode of that sci-fi comedy / cartoon show whose name I'm forgetting. Stuart walks over to the toilets and I find myself with their conversation partner. I wonder if there's still time for me to talk to someone else. Who do we talk to next? I'm actually going to restart the stream because I'm getting a lot of messages that I'm lagging from the stream OBS. Talk to Grace. Maybe she has some important information. Big smiley face. Laser cat. That's Laser's face. I'm enjoying that. I'm going to restart the stream very quickly. I will be right back, everyone. So sorry for yet another pause in the stream. But it looks like the Australian internet may well and truly be on fire. It's not making my life easy. All I want to do is stream my video game that I made to the people of the world. Ah well. I'll be right back.